Hello, everyone. I'm Paul, Mr. Cleveland Warren, living in the city of Cleveland, in the state of Cleveland, in the United States of Cleveland, looking like a critic who likes nostalgia, who criticizes. I'm a critic who criticizes. I look like a critic who criticizes about nostalgia, who remembers it. Unfortunately, we still remember it because even though he says we don't have to, we still do. Why the hell am I dressed like this? This isn't me. Ah, damn it, I dropped all the cigarettes. Damn these glasses. I don't wear glasses, people. Yeah, you saw a striptease there. But this is the news I'm going to get. So, yeah, as you all know, a guy named Charles Grodin, known for Beethoven, the whole movie series, has passed away. He also had the worst SNL appearance ever, which was his first and last appearance. Let's see if everything is right. It sounds like a Bugs Bunny thing. So yeah, let's see. Sorry about that, folks. As you all know, we're going to talk about Clifford, and so yeah, just a little bit lower. Let's see there. Okay, now we do fine. Yeah. As we all know, Charles Grodin has passed away. He was 86. A couple of his things that he was famous for was Beethoven. There was a TV series he was in, as well as his infamous Saturday Night Live episode where he played Art Garfunkel, and Lorne Michaels like, all right, this is the first and last time you're going to be in there. Fine, Mr. Michaels. And the movie is Clifford, starring Martin Short and obviously Charles Grodin, who has died at the age of 86 from bone marrow cancer this week. Now, no, it's not about the big red dog. It's about a mischievous 10-year-old played by Martin Short. Yeah. That's as likable as Angus Young still wearing that stupid school uniform, from AC/DC. Wear something else, Young. You look weird when you wear that. Really. So, the movie starts in the year 2050, and we see Clifford, who's like almost 70 at the time, as Father Clifford. Just then, we see Roger, played by young Ben Savage. He's trying to leave the whole children's thing to go be the kid from Boy Meets World or something like that. So he runs away because he wants to join the basketball team. Well, he kind of looks like Ben Savage kind of looks like my brother. If we ever had Birdstown, I'd like to have Ben Savage play Dustin Warner on the show. Yeah, I'll mention it a little bit later. For a while, but yeah. Roger wants to be a basketball player, but his parents say, no, don't be a basketball player. They discouraged him doing it. And then we have basically, because they don't want, it's kind of like they want him to be careful, what have you. So, hey, I get it. So, Clifford, so Roger wants to blow up the gymnasium or something like that, but Clifford said, no, don't do that. And so Clifford tells Roger this story when he was like 10 years old, when he was a menace. Oh my God. So we see Clifford on a plane with his father, Julian, played by Richard Kind from Spin City, that guy, and his mom, which is, I don't know where she was. Oh, would you believe that Richard Kind did the voice of Tom in the bad Tom and Jerry film? Not the Tom and Jerry movie that came out, I mean the one where Tom actually talks. Hey, I'm Tom. Hey, Jerry. Wait a minute. Ah! They talk! Help! It's like, they're supposed to be like, Tom and Jerry is supposed to be like Harpo, these silent characters. They don't talk. It's with the brain. But yeah. So, yeah. So, Clifford wants to go to dinosaurs in LA, but they're going to Honolulu for a business trip. It's Clifford's parents, Julian and somebody, yeah. And so Clifford walks into the cockpit, and the pilot was like, "So, have you ever been in a Turkish prison before? Have you ever seen a grown man naked?" Okay, no. But Clifford wreaks havoc, and then he gets kicked off the flight. But they don't want him to be by himself, so Clifford suggested that I want to be with Uncle Marty because we could, and they like the idea. Martin, who works for the city of LA, is engaged to a teacher named Sarah. A preschool teacher at the same building. So they're about to get engaged, and Martin shows Sarah this house, which she didn't like because, it's too small, only one bedroom. Where the children gonna live? Martin was in no rush to have a family, but Sarah wanted to have family. So it works for both worlds. So, Martin tells Sarah about Clifford that he never met since their baptism or christening. So, it worked out. And Clifford says, "Can we go to Dinosaur World now?" It's 10:30. It's late. But he actually has a free pass for a lifetime pass. It's like, I'm very scary, right? Yeah, that's the thing. But the scenario is darn it. So what happens is that Martin and Sarah, Sarah got scared by the shower because Stefan, the little dinosaur that Clifford's playing with, is like psycho. So, yeah. But but I think everything's going to work out fine, work out great. And, yeah. But the next day, as Martin and Clifford are getting ready to go to Dinosaur World, they meet with Sarah as well as the boss, Mr. Ellis. "That's the nicest wig you ever have." You even said so yourself, Marty. Uncle Marty. Yeah. You don't tell anyone they have a wig. Like, what if you told Elton John he still wears a wig? Oh, you bloody... Yeah, he'd probably do that. I could mention something about other people wearing wigs, but most of the people I would talk about have died. Yeah. But plans had to change because Mr. Ellis wanted a better plan for the transit line, for the elevated trains, because it was going through different places. And so Martin had to tell his nephew Clifford that they have to postpone the trip, even though he wanted to go today. It's like, but life. I don't know if dinosaurs look like that. I doubt it, but and so then you see Clifford hyperventilating. It's like, what do you want now? And Clifford wants chocolate. So they go to a corner gas station and run by a poo. It's like, we don't have any chocolate. We have this ether buddy. But so Clifford hears that there's this family going to Dinosaur World. Yay! And then the boy's like, I gotta use the bathroom. And so the boy in the dinosaur costume uses the restroom, and so Clifford takes the advantage of switching their clothes for money. And when Martin talks about this with the family band, the mother accuses Martin as a pedophile because of the whole fiasco, and she accidentally hits Clifford. Don't worry, it's Martin Short playing a 10-year-old boy, so I don't know. And Martin's like, all right, that's it, you're grounded. No Dinosaur World. And Clifford's like, but Uncle Marty broke a promise. So he blackmails. So Clifford blackmails Marty while Martin is working on a new plan for the elevated trains. But she forgets that, but also Clifford was eavesdropping the conversation between Martin and Sarah. And Sarah says, oh, you forgot about my parents' 35th anniversary. And they wind up going there. Well, that's something that many engaged people would do or something like that. Know the family. And Sarah's parents didn't care for Marty, especially when Clifford replaced Martin's Bloody Mary with straight Tabasco and replacing Martin's lip gloss with lipstick. And as Martin was going to try to get rid of the lipstick, he gets arrested by the LA cops because they think he has a bomb. But unfortunately, he did not, and even though he got interrogated that same night, so Sarah lets Marty stay the night at her place, and Martin was furious. Well, you'd be too if you spent a night in jail, and it was all just nothing, even though Martin tries to cover all this up to Sarah, because he wanted to make Martin wanted to let Sarah know that he likes Clifford, even though deep inside, Martin hates Clifford big time. So, yeah. But the thing is, Clifford keeps talking to Savant. It's like, you're obsessed with this thing, this dinosaur. Oh my God. Clifford is more obsessed with this stuff than I ever would with stuff. And I have autism, so it's kind of a free pass, but not a free pass at the same time. Yeah. So, Martin, his nephew, to go to his room, write a letter of apology to the city of to the LA cops, and that's when Clifford decides to go to San Francisco, and he does another of his diabolical plans. Oh my God! You know what this movie is? This is a ripoff of Junior. No, a problem child. Junior was that? Ooh, what the knocked up Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito, but the thing is, this is like problem child. It is problem child. It's made by Orion, which what So there's a party at Martin's house without Martin there, and because Clifford was another one of Clifford's plans to get to Dinosaur World, and Martin spots Sarah getting all lovey-dovey with Mr. Ellis, ew, and Sarah sees Mr. Ellis's true colors, and Sarah yanks off Mr. Ellis. It is true! Oh no! And the whole date with Sarah and Mr. Ellis becomes a dud. Martin goes home on a plane. Plane's super pissed. And then when Martin sees Clifford all tied up, oh, these bikers touched my no-no place, and they told me these scary stories. It was like Easy Rider, except they never seen Easy Rider. Help! And Martin barricades Clifford in his room. But the next day, Sarah comes back and rescues Clifford because that earlier that night, Clifford's like, I think Uncle Martin is going crazy. He's going back to the belfry. I don't know how. Well, the next day also, Martin knows he's late for the presentation. He's trying to find the tape all over the place that he needs, and he finds it in Clifford's room, and he keeps getting more and more hated. He keeps hating Clifford more and more and more. But then, so Martin brings in the presentation, and what those things are called, what the architect things, the project, or let's see here, the presentation. The model of LA is all blown up. Boom, and Mr. Ellis like, who did this? And Marty takes the blame and costs him his job. He's like, don't call me Willie Nelson. I love Willie Nelson. Well, Marty could be like, I like Simon Garfunkel, and it's because Grodin actually did play Art Garfunkel in the most bizarre SNL episode ever. But it could have been worse. It could have been Martin Lawrence. So, Martin, who lost everything, even his mind, takes her to Dinosaur World. And Martin takes Clifford on the ride 3 times. One in normal speed, second time is even faster, and third time is turbo, which ruins the ride. And Clifford's like, help! Save me! And Martin's very hesitant because, because Clifford ruined his life. And he'd be like, I'm going to do the world a favor! I don't care if I get a room next to Phil Spector if I'm in jail or something. So Martin saves Clifford. Clifford tries to embrace and apologize to Martin, but he couldn't accept both. And Clifford says, then why should I go with you? And Martin's like, well, Uncle Martin's like, fine, don't go. It's your choice. So Clifford was puzzled. So probably his ride back home from LA to Chicago might be nothing. And, Martin told Clifford about how his father was busy to take him to this amusement park because it was too late for him to go. It's like like anyone living prior to 1969, and they wanted to go to Euclid Beach. I never went, but I did go to Geauga Lake, and from what I heard twice, I don't remember the one in 2006 when Cedar Fair bought Geauga Lake. Yeah, bad idea. They should have, but again, Six Flags kind of like spread themselves too thin at that point. But yeah, that's another story altogether. So Martin and Clifford go separate ways. Clifford writes letters of apology over 200 times, and Martin has them all sent back. And one day, Clifford gets a call and gets invited to Martin's wedding. Martin and Sarah would get married. Sarah would kiss Clifford, and Martin finally forgives Clifford by kissing him on the cheek. And so Roger knew that I should stay. I could be with Mr. Feeney a couple more years. That's it then, Savage. And it ends with Martin Clifford saying, talking about his dinosaur savant, mission accomplished. Yeah, that's our movie sign. And let me tell you this. I can't wait to rip this film. Yeah, it would be a great film to rip. Let's do it! Because really, it is a riffable film. It was, again, it was finished in 1991, but then Orion had problems. They not only lost their belt, but they lost their shirt, and it's like, what do we do? We can't just have this in limbo. So they released in '94, and it should have just stayed in the vault and rotted a lot. And I'm not the only one. It's just a weird film, especially having an adult play a child. Yeah, that's creepy. It really is. And Jeffrey Epstein didn't kill himself. I was going to say Brian Epstein, but that's the guy from Beatles. But yeah. I know I was supposed to do basketball because the whole Cavs and baseball, well, Cavs season's already over. Ball's already over on opening night, so. So next week, we'll be doing basketball, starring the guy from South Park, Trey Parker and Matt Stone, and directed by one of the Zucker brothers. So all in all, I'm Paul Mr. Warren, living in the city of Cleveland, in the state of Cleveland, in the United States of Cleveland, and as much as I remember this film as well as, even though we don't want to, we do remember these films.